Happy Saturday. So, I can remember when I was a child, after music lessons on Saturday morning, sometimes we would go to this large central historic building downtown Chicago. At that time, it was the Chicago Public Library main branch. But since, oh my goodness, in the last 30 years, it changed to the Chicago Cultural Center. Well, anyway, I remember being with my mother, and she would take me and my sister and go to these special places. And just being the visual person I have always fallen in love with libraries. I loved it as a child. And since I picked up this book, and you're going to understand why, I said, you know what? I need to read great books to children or whoever will listen on Saturdays. So share my joy. I picked this up yesterday, and it's called Getting Through Thursday. The author, to my knowledge, she is a mother of 6 children and I believe a granddaughter, lives in New York, and the illustrator is in New York too. She has done a lot of film work, graphic work, and let me give them kudos. Melrose Cooper wrote it, and NnekaBennett provided the pictures. Again, Getting Through Thursday. Bear with me. In loving memory of Fath, who always got me through. That was Ms. Cooper's dedication, and as far as Ms. Bennett's dedication to my family and all the families that have helped me with this book. All right, I'm timing myself. Saturdays. Look at this. Look at this illustration. Woo, and it's beautiful. Oh, you see, look at the model, the make of the cars. So you could tell this is probably from something from the 70s too. Okay, Saturdays, we're off to the library. And at nighttime, Mama is yelling, shut those books now and shut those eyes. That's because Sunday is early morning church. And then Mama wants our eyes and ears wide open. Mondays and Tuesdays amble by just fine. Wednesdays, we feel it coming like an earthquake, rumbling underground, making folks edgy before they even know why. And the next day, my family and I grit all we got toward getting through Thursday. That's because payday at Mama's school, where she's a lunch lady, doesn't come till Friday. Yeah, it was payday yesterday, and listen, every day is a great day. Mama, there's nothing to drink in here. That's my elder sister, Shauna, calling. From behind the refrigerator door, that's Shauna. Listen to what Mama says. Faucet ain't broken, Mama calls back. Shauna frowns and mumbles, but I see her put her face to the faucet and slurp in a huge, cool sip. Ain't no more toothpaste. Now what? That's my big brother Davis on the way to his girlfriend Tracy's house. Mama swipes the baking soda off the shelf and hands it to him. You know what? You gotta be careful with a lot of baking soda because it could strip the enamel, but it feels so good in the mouth. So she said, told you 100 times you don't need sweet tasting mint to make your smile sparkle. That's the truth. Davis grumbles through his teeth, but when he comes out of the bathroom, he is sparkling. It's funny, we were just talking about sparkles. If you have freckles, you have sparkles, and even if you don't have them, you're still sparkly and shiny. Now it's my turn. Chatter's hungry. Mama. Chatter is this bird. Chatter's my pint-sized parakeet, throwing an owl-sized fit. That means he's upset. Mama opens her handbag, her purse, and takes out a little plastic packet. Here you go, Andre. Lucky someone left them on a tray. So I've been saving them. Half for today Half for tomorrow. Thanks, Mama. I pour some sunflower seeds into Chatter's dish, and for the rest of the day, I hear him chirping like a robin after rain. Are you chirping like a robin after rain? Are you happy? I hope you are. Every week's the same. The only thing different is the things we run out of. Yeah, the struggle is real. Every week except one. This particular week seemed like I had no problems. That's because of what my teacher, Mr. Mitchell, said the day before. Ooh, let me show you these beautiful pictures. Here's Mr. Mitchell. Look at this illustration. That's why I had to call Miss Bennett. I was like, what? You better continue your genius. This painting a mom. Painting of our narrator. Look at this, the sister in the kitchen. Ooh, gorgeous. All right, sorry, get distracted. This particular week seemed like I had no problems. That's because of what my teacher, Mr. Mitchell, said the day before. Told us there were 2 third graders made the honor roll and looked right at me. Woo! And Trisha Thomas, he looked at her too, with a big wide smile when he said it. I couldn't wait. Report cards come in tomorrow's mail. Beginning of the school year, Mama had said, any of you gets on the honor roll, we'll drop everything and throw a royal party. We've heard a lot about royalty this past weekend. Listen, you can have a royal party wherever you are. You don't have to have the title. You don't have to be in Europe. Come on. Well, at night, I glanced at the calendar. Then I blinked, thinking maybe I'd read it wrong. But there it was, bold and black as could be. Thursday. I ran to the window just to see the first star and wish on it. Wish with all my might that report card day wasn't really on a you-know-what. I finally got to sleep that Wednesday night after all, knowing Mama always keep her promises. Look at that. You see him? He's wishing on the star at night. He's like, oh no, it cannot be on a Thursday. But listen, all next day I was jumping out of my skin. I was excited, wondering about when Mama would open her mail. I raced home from school, and there they all were, our report cards. I put mine at the bottom of the mail stack. Every minute crept by, slow as a wounded snake. Oh, I never want to see that. Finally, Mama noticed the mail. I held my breath. She sighed. Oh, yeah, I know the sigh. At the gas bill. That means she was weary. Made a tisk with her tongue about the junk mail. Oh, if we could just get rid of it. Then she said, report cards. She opened Davis's first. Improvement in English, good, she muttered. But what's this? 2 science papers not handed in? I'll get to them, Mama, Davis said. You get to them now. Woo, look at that. That's an old school mama. Oh, do we need them for such a time as this? You get to them now. Put that roadblocks down and the cell phone down and get to those science papers, Davis. All right. So what's next? But what's this? 2 science papers. I'll get to them. You get to them now. But first, call Shauna. Yes, ma'am. Davis grumbled. Grabbing his backpack. But look, he said, yes, ma'am. And then Mama says, wow. Mama said to my sister, 89.4%. Ooh, that's what, 0.6 of a point under a 90. Almost honor roll. You did good, really good. Whew. For a second, I thought Shauna had beat me. Yeah, he's competitive. He's excited. That means that he probably really worked hard in school. Let's see. Suddenly, Mama was saying, Andre, Andre, Andre. She scooped me into a hug dance. Ooh, don't we love those? And whirled me around the living room singing, you did it. Oh, my goodness, all that joy. You did it. A whopping 90.3%. He was just 3/10 points above a 90. Okay. Shauna hugged me right along. Look at them rejoicing, everybody. He had science papers to do, and she was, 6/10 points under the honor roll, but she's still rejoicing. Woo, what does that have to say about us? To share in celebration, even if we didn't make it, even if we didn't make the cut. Shauna hugged me right along with Mama. Me and Davis, we did our 5-part handshake. After a while, everybody calmed down. And Mama continued making spaghetti supper. Woo! I need to go to Mama's house tonight. Well, look, Shauna started shrieking. My blush brush. Oh, no, she's trying to put some makeup on. My blush brush fell in the toilet. Now, how am I going to perk up my cheeks? Now, look at that. Look at Mama's look. Ain't that why God made fingers for pinching color into them? Mama asked, salting the sauce. Come on, that's the best type of makeup. You don't need to put all that paint on. Use your natural resources. And what am I supposed to do about my bandana? Dress rehearsals tomorrow. Shauna went on. She was a West African woman, hopefully it's Ghana, in a play and needed a head wrap. You better celebrate, Queen. Use a towel for now, Mama said. Look, you can wear anything, wrap. Take a face cloth, whatever. But she said, use a towel for now. And be thankful. That's what I'm talking about. Be thankful the real play is until Saturday. Shauna stomped and slammed the door. But later I saw the zigzag towel sticking out of her backpack. That's what I'm talking about. This is talking about contentment. Mama is really teaching the children. Look, you better be happy. You better celebrate with what you have. Whew. Davis was out of loose leaf paper. Shauna ripped a sheet from her tablet. Here, do your math on this. It's supposed to be loose leaf, Davis said. I looked through our junk drawer and fished out the hole puncher. Mama smiled and grabbed the paper. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. The puncher went. There you go. Happy now, she said. I know that's right. She's so resourceful. I do the same thing. I'll cut the holes if I don't want the paper to have the holes. Look, you better recycle. Use what you have. David shook his head, looking at the punched out paper. He couldn't hide his smile. That's right. And soon we were all laughing, and his math did get done. This is a happy family with not much, but they celebrate what they have. Beautiful. But little by little, my frown took over. My problem today was bigger than a blush brush or a turban or a paper without holes. And the night was marching on. I watched Mama doing kitchen things. She saw me eyeing her and read my mind. She wrung out her sponge and set it aside. Angel babe. You see that? Angel babe. She said like she always did when she needed to tell me what I didn't want to hear. Tomorrow we'll have your celebration because you know what today is. That did it. Her face got blurry because my feelings were spilling out. I sure do know what today is. Today is report card day, not tomorrow. I don't care if it's Thursday or not. You promised, Mama. You said we'd drop everything and celebrate that very day. Ooh, he's having a tantrum. let's see. I broke away and slammed the door. Woo, tantrum. Like Shauna and sunk down behind it. Look at that. He's not happy. I heard them all whispering together out there. I didn't care what they were saying. I knew it was more talk about what we can't do and can't have. Woo! Don't we sometimes feel that way? All because the day is wrong. I thought about because the day is wrong. I thought about taking every calendar in the whole wide world and crossing out the Thursdays. Woo! As it was gonna change things. He's thinking that that's gonna make a difference. But sometimes that kind of daydream turns the anger into something else. Woo! Let's be careful of our thoughts, our ideas, and imaginations. And pretty soon, it's not as bad as a minute before. Now, he used his thoughts and he calmed down. But a lot of times, when we have those thoughts, we imagine something bad. Yeah, it's called road rage. A lot of people get hurt. You're right, Andre, Mama said. As she opened the door, report card day is today. Even if it is a you-know-what, and we should be celebrating like I promised. Now, mind you, this is a dress rehearsal, but it's the best we can do today. Then Mama and Davis and Shauna broke into a happy report card day. To you, chorus. Happy report card day to you. Happy report card day to you. I love it. But I made a happy progress report song. If there's no progress, yeah. If there's no struggle, yes. If there's no progress, yeah. I must struggle. Yeah. If there's no struggle, yeah. If there's no progress, yeah. I must struggle. I will strive, yeah. I will grow, yes. I will progress. Come on now. And you know that quote is from Frederick Douglass. If there's no struggle, there's no progress. Ooh, we need to go back to these old school charms. Look, Mama said, you're right. Report card day is today, even if it is a you-know-what. And this was Thursday. And we should be celebrated like I promised. Now, mind you, this is a dress rehearsal, but it's the best we can do today. Then Mama said, Mama and Davis and Shauna broke into a happy report card day. You see that? They're still celebrating. And Shauna held a pretend plate and set it on the coffee table. Look, we have our imaginations. We can use what we have. That's called delayed gratification. You see these smiles? Look at that. In everything, give thanks. Okay, said Davis, pretending to light some candles. Make your wish and blow him out. I frowned. Come on, Shauna yelled. What's a report card day cake without some candles? I blew out the imaginary candles and Mama dished up the imaginary cake. What about the ice cream? Shauna said. Today's you-know-what. And you know what that means, Davis said. Right, I said, but at least there's cake. And we were laughing again like never before. Ooh, look at this joy. When we got calm, Davis pretended to take something off a pile. Here you go, he said, handing the thin air package my way. I pretended to tear off the wrapping paper. A Buffalo Bills pencil, I shouted. Thanks. Same with Mama's imaginary t-shirt and the pretend sports stickers Shauna gave me. Oh, they're giving gifts, imaginary. But do you see how they're having a good time here? Look at that love. Look at that smile. That night, when Mama tucked me in, she settled herself on the mattress and sang, Hush, little darling, don't say a word. Friday is a-coming. Ain't you heard? No matter how bad the Thursdays get, ain't never seen a calendar skip one yet. I threw my arms around her neck, then hugged her song and her promise close. Yeah. The next night, I got a real Buffalo Bills pencil. You see, he waited. Got a real Buffalo Bills pencil in real wrapping from Davis. Same with Mama's real t-shirt and the real sports stickers from Shauna. I blew out real candles on a real cake after making a real wish. And of course, there was ice cream. And 6 days after that, things were back to normal. But something about me was different. Our weeks are still the same. The only thing different is the things we run out of. We still feel the rumbling on Wednesday, and we still grit all we got. But getting through Thursday isn't so hard ever. Since I got my gifts that report card day, especially one that didn't cost a dime. Isn't that precious? These memories stay with us. The little things in life that made us happy. Like I said, with my mom going to the library after piano lessons, hanging with my sisters. All right, let's store some gifts in our heart and soul and share with others happiness.